So good day to my plant biology class. Remember, we are winding down. We only have these 2 weeks. We have our final two topics, which are plant development and growth and the plant metabolism. And I have the two presentations that will be posted on our Canvas. And so I would like to just give you a little bit of overview so that you have this as an oral presentation for you to be able to review. And then you'll have the PowerPoint presentation that you will be able to also review so that you will be successful in passing your final. This is your Professor Crystal Collins, and I'm just going to take a deep dive and jump right in. I want to say, hey, you guys, today we're going to talk about something really cool, which is the plant secondary metabolites. So we know plants produce a variety of chemicals that are distinct from the primary metabolites, and some of those primaries are such as the carbohydrates that they need, the proteins that they need, and the fats that they need in order for them to be healthy plants. So starting with the secondary metabolism, we know we need to understand what it is. It is a process where plants make compounds that are not essential for their growth, but they are still very important. These compounds are called secondary metabolites, and they are super and diverse and complex. They are grouped into different categories based on their structure and their function. For example, glycerides are a type of secondary compound that helps store other secondary metabolites. These compounds play a critical role for plants in attracting pollinators and protecting themselves from things that might eat them and or make them sick. Herbivores are an example. So we go into alkaloids are one type of secondary compound that have nitrogen in them. There are over 12,000 known alkaloids, and different plants make them. Terpenoids are another type of secondary compound that are made from a specific molecule called aspirin. Spelt differently, isoprene, but it is the aspirin that is sold over the counters, but without chemicals. The aspirin that's sold over the counter have chemicals. They have a wide range of functions and can even contribute to the haze we see on hot days. So that aspirin that we're talking about, if you look at plants through when it's really hot and you see like it looks like the heat is just like waving off of them, that's the aspirin that's in the air to protect them. But making these terpenoids is really expensive in terms of energy and resources for that plant. So it takes a lot of energy. It's just like us when we are either exercising or we're trying to cool down or we're trying to warm up. All of those things take an exerted effort and energy, and the plants go through the same thing. And then we have the phyllox, which are a third type of secondary compound that are really important as well. Flavonoids, which are a type of phenolic, it has been shown to have health benefits for humans. And then we have minor secondary compounds, which are also found in plants. And they have a range of properties. Some are toxic to things that might eat them, which others have antibacterial and anti-cancer properties within them. So in conclusion, understanding secondary metabolism is really important because it helps plants adapt to their environment, and it also helps them to protect themselves. So the different types of secondary compounds in plants also have practical applications that are used in medicine, agriculture, and the industry. So secondary metabolites, they provide the plant with a variety of functions, including defense against, as I said, herbivores and pathogens, attraction of pollinators, and interaction with other organisms in the ecosystem. So we have discussed two categories of the secondary metabolites. I hope this lecture have been informative and have given you a better understanding of the fascinating world of plant chemistry. So I hope it pairs well with the presentation, the PowerPoint presentation. I apologize for my voice leaving me, but I want to make sure that you have at least an oral presentation that goes along with your PowerPoint presentation so that it syncs well and mesh well together. So this is your Professor Crystal Collins. I hope that this is informational to you, and I will be posting this as well as the PowerPoint presentation. Have a blessed day.